From the national newsroom of the Canadian Press, I'm Brenda Molina-Navidad. Cybersecurity experts say everyone should be prepared for future worldwide internet disruptions like the one caused by yesterday's faulty software update. Oxford University professor Kieran Martin says private companies and the government will have to figure out how to cope with a faulty update in the future.
We're very good, actually, when it comes to IT failures that affect human safety. Planes don't fall out of the sky if the air traffic control goes down, but we're very bad as when it disrupts the administration of basic services, either in the public or private sectors. So there's going to have to be a hard look at resilience.
Microsoft says 8.5 million devices running its Windows operating system were affected. Canada's airports, hospitals, and police services are still returning to normal operations a day after the outage. A prominent gun control group fears the Liberal government has abandoned its commitment to enact a comprehensive ban on assault-style firearms and follow through on plans with a buyback of these firearms, including the AR-15. Canadian press reporter Jim Bronskill has more.
In an open letter to the Public Safety Minister, Police Souviens spokeswoman Natalie Provost says there has been no tangible progress on key steps. Provost expresses concern the measures won't materialize as the clock ticks toward a federal election that must be held by October of next year.
The letter comes about a week after an assassination attempt on former U.S. President Donald Trump using what has been described as an AR-15 style rifle. Trump held his first public campaign rally since he was injured in that assassination attempt, with an event in the battleground state of Michigan today, alongside his new running mate, Ohio Senator J.D. Vance. And as Jackie Quinn reports, U.S. President Joe Biden has said he's ready to return to the campaign trail next week, even as growing chorus of Democratic lawmakers call for him to step aside.
Among them, Congressman Mike Quigley, who told reporters last week,
"He can't win, and my colleagues need to recognize that."
But support remains strong among others, including the Congressional Black Caucus. Member Max Frost of Florida says young voters are coming on board.
The thing people brought up wasn't Biden's age, but the fact that they're scared to death of Project 2025 and the far right wing.
The 81-year-old is still recovering from COVID-19. The old warning to not swim after eating is being debunked by some doctors.
No, you don't really have to wait 30 minutes after eating to go swimming. Doctors say there's no need in most cases to wait. That old warning stems from worry people might drown or struggle because blood will be diverted to their full stomachs instead of their muscles. But the Cleveland Clinic's Dr. Matthew Badgett says people will still have plenty of blood flowing to their muscles after eating. That said, those who plan to swim laps may want to wait to avoid cramps. I'm Julie Walker.
This is the Canadian Press. In sports, the Toronto Blue Jays have placed shortstop Bo Bichette on the 10-day injured list with a right calf strain. The Canadian men's 4x10-meter relay team finished fourth at a Diamond League track meet in London today. Japan placed first ahead of Australia and a second team from Great Britain. In the men's 400-meter final, Christopher Morales-Williams of Vaughan, Ontario, was sixth. The Hamilton Tiger Cats seek their first win of the CFL season tonight. Overseas, women in Indonesia are tackling gender-based violence by learning martial arts.
Demand for female boxing and other martial arts classes is on the rise in Indonesia, where gender-based violence continues to threaten women and girls. Some say the government fails to sufficiently protect women, and therefore an increasing number seek to learn how to defend themselves while keeping fit and managing stress. I'm Mimi Montgomery.
From the Canadian Press, I'm Brenda Molina-Navidad.
Thanks for listening. Don't forget to follow and subscribe. For more of today's top stories, visit thecanadianpressnews.ca.